casket being placed on the stand from where it will be taken to where it will stand during the proceedings, and most probably where it will remain as it will lie in state during the course of the night until tomorrow, when the remains will be taken to Eurus Acre, where they will be interred for his final resting place.
If you've just joined us, welcome to this special broadcast, tribute broadcast for the late president of Namibia, President Geingob, coming to you from Windhoek's Independence Stadium, where the memorial service is just about to get underway very, very shortly. There have been several foreign heads of state and government who are already here. They will also be giving their tributes. The family is also here. The chief mourner being President Mbumba Nangolo has already made his way here, as well as the widow and the children.
And we see that First Lady, Madam Siski Mbumba, walking alongside Madam Monica Kengos, right behind the chief mourner. Ambassador Leonard Ipumbu, Chief of Protocol, making sure that all protocols are followed as the coffin is moved to where it will be positioned for the memorial service. The pallbearers are also still alongside the procession. Everyone at the stadium, of course, standing at the moment as a sign, as a symbol of respect. The commitment remains to give the late Dr. Geingob a very dignified send-off. And so far, we have to acknowledge that Namibians have been pulling in the same direction as they honor, as they pay tribute, as they pay homage to their late president. There's also a large delegation of international media present in the country.
Yes, yes, indeed. Especially those that have accompanied their leaders and their heads of state. However, I think it's worth noting that only the NBC will be allowed to carry the signal. So all other stations, television stations, etc., if they want the proceedings, they will have to get it through the NBC.
And the NBC will make it available, provided that all copyrights remain intact and are adhered to.
Yes, yes, indeed. In fact, the NBC is to be commended because they have put a massive. This is the former First Lady, Monica Kengos. as I was saying, the embassy is really to be commended because they've pulled off an incredible operation, which has gone very smoothly so far, and honestly on a par with international standards, on a par with the best of them out there.
I have to concur with you.
Yes.
The founding president, next to, will be seen on screen, the First Lady, Madam Siski Mbumba.
Founding Father. The civilian pallbearers will now take their place. One of them is Benami, McHenry Benami, who is the leader of the official opposition, and he considered President Geingob as his older brother, and of course Alfie's Morrison, and the son of Dr. Geingob, Mangaliso.
President?
Yes, and the Vice President.
Yeah.
Yes,
The Vice
John
Prime
Matora.
Minister, yeah, John Matora.
Yes, as well as Alfie's Naruseb.
I would like
And retired politician Ben Amatila is also, of course, one of the pallbearers.
Yes.
remain standing for the
Who was also, Ben Amadila was also part of the Constituent Assembly together with Dr. Geingob. And this is the president of Ethiopia, just arriving on your screens now.
You may please take your seats. I would like to acknowledge the arrival of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Mozambique. You are welcome, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, Dr. Nangolo Mbumba, President of the Republic of Namibia and Chief Mourner, and Madam Seski Mbumba, the First Lady. Madam Monica Geingob, the widow of our late President, the children, and the entire bereaved family. Your Excellency, Dr. Semyoma, founding President and father of the Namibian nation, and the former First Lady, Kukukovambo Nyoma. Your Excellency, Dr. Hifike Punye Pohamba, second President of the Republic of Namibia, and Madam Pohamba. Your Excellencies, Heads of State and Government. Your Excellency, Dr. Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwa, Vice President of the Republic of Namibia, and Lieutenant Retired General Ndaitwa. Honorable Professor Peter Kachavivi, Speaker of the National Assembly. Honorable Lucas Sinimbo Muha, Chairperson of the National Council, and Madam Muha. Your Lordship Peter Shivute, Chief Justice, and Judge Shivute. Honorable John Mutorwa, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Works and Transport, and Madam Mutorwa. Honorable Ministers, Honorable Sophia Shaningwa, Secretary General of the SWAPO Party, Honorable McHenry Venani, Leader of the Official Opposition, and Madam Venani, veterans of the National Liberation Struggle, Honorable Laura McLeod Kashirwa, Governor of the Commerce Region, and all other governors present here, Your Worship Queen Kamati, Mayor of the City of Windhoek, and all other mayors present here, Chief Emmanuel Gaseb, Chairperson of the Council of Traditional Leaders, and other traditional leaders present, distinguished service chiefs, Bishop Emeritus Dr. Zephania Kameta, retired Reverend Bishop, and other members of the clergy, fellow Namibians, I extend greetings to you all. May I, before I proceed with the statement, recognize the arrival of His Excellency, the President of the Democratic Republic of Congo. You are welcome, Your Excellency. I understand Her Excellency, the President of Ethiopia, also arrived, and we warmly welcome her. Welcome, Your Excellency. On the 4th of February 2024, Namibia woke up to the very sad news of the passing on of our President, His Excellency Dr. Hage Gottfried Geingob. Since then, the Namibian nation has been grappling with the tremendous pain and sorrow that followed the sudden departure of our President. The shock of Dr. Geingob's sudden passing reverberated across the world, generating an outpouring of messages of sympathy and expressions of acknowledgement of the outstanding performance of the work of Dr. Geingob in the various capacities that he has served, not only here at home, but regionally, continentally, and also globally. Today, as we move closer to taking our departed President to his final resting place, we are comforted by the large outturn of mourners from across our country and the globe who have joined us to memorialize him one last time before we escort him to his final resting place tomorrow. I would like to recognize and appreciate the presence of heads of state and government, leaders of international organizations, and individuals from outside Namibia who are here today, as well as the messages of condolences and other support provided to us during this difficult period of mourning our departed president. Your support has been a source of strength to us. The late Dr. Hage Geingob's leadership was shaped by and during the struggle for our nation's independence, which he joined at a youthful age and to which he dedicated his full youth. The leadership of SWAPO as a national liberation movement spotted the exceptional leadership qualities and his passion for serving his people, and so they mentored him, entrusting him with different important responsibilities, all of which he discharged with diligence and commitment. His tasks ranged from representing SWAPO of Namibia at the United Nations to mobilize international support for our struggle for national independence, heading the United Nations Institute for Namibia in Lusaka, Zambia, where Namibian future leaders and administrators were being molded in preparations for self-governance after independence, leading the first SWAPO delegation from exile to come to Namibia to participate in the UN supervised elections that led to our independence, being the director of elections for SWAPO, chairing the Constituent Assembly that authored our Constitution, and being the founding Prime Minister, and then our third President, a task which he performed until the 4th of February 2024, when death robbed him from us. Dr. Geingob built on the foundation set by the founding president, Dr. Sam Nujoma, who is with us here, and the second president, Dr. Hifikepunye Pohamba, also with us here, who are his mentors and predecessors, both at the party and at the government. It is appropriate at this time, therefore, to applaud their excellencies Dr. Sam Nujoma, founding president and father of the Namibian nation, and Dr. Hifikepunye Pohamba, the second president, who mentored the late Dr. Hage Geingob into these roles and entrusted him with responsibilities that developed his talents, enabling him to become the effective, passionate leader that he was. Although we are deeply saddened by the passing of Dr. Geingob, we are comforted by the knowledge that his legacy will continue and will be a source of inspiration for us to continue to strive towards the destination of a prosperous and inclusive Namibia that respects the rule of law, democracy, and peaceful coexistence with other nations around the world, values that he cherished. The words of Bill Gates that, and I quote, "As we look ahead into the next century, leaders will be those who empower others," close quote, best describe Dr. Hage Geingob's belief in talent utilization and his strong pursuit for strong systems, processes, and institutions as pillars of a strong Namibian house. Your Excellencies, fellow Namibians, today, as we bid farewell to Dr. Hage Geingob, it is befitting that we appreciate the family of Dr. Geingob, the widow, the children, and the entire extended family for surrendering him to the service of the people of Namibia and taking a back seat, and for supporting him in all his public duties. And we extend to them heartfelt sympathies and condolences once more. My name is Sarah Kugongerwa Amadira, Prime Minister of the Republic of Namibia, and shall serve as Director of Ceremonies, assisted by Honorable Franz Kapofi, the Minister of Defense and Veterans Affairs. Your Excellency, Dr. Nangolo Mbuba, President of the Republic of Namibia, and Chief Mourner and Madam Bumba, Your Excellency Dr. Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwah, Your Excellencies the founding president and the second president, Madam Monica Geingob, the widow of our departed president, the children and the family. Since the news of the passing on of our beloved president, Dr. Hage Geingob, as a nation, we have received several visits and messages to console the family and the nation. At this juncture, allow me to acknowledge with appreciation the following dignitaries who have joined us in celebrating the life of our departed president and to memorialize him. They are as follows. They come from the People's Democratic Republic of Algeria, the People's Republic of China, the Republic of the Congo, Cote d'Ivoire, the Republic of Cuba, the Arab Republic of Egypt, the Republic of Equatorial Guinea, the Republic of Eswatini, the Kingdom of Eswatini, France, the State of Kuwait, the Republic of Madagascar, the Kingdom of the Netherlands, the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Portugal, Qatar, the Republic of Rwanda, the Sahrawi Arab Democratic Republic, the Republic of Senegal, the Republic of Serbia, the Kingdom of Spain, the Republic of Uganda, the United Kingdom, United States of America, the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, and countries that are represented at ambassadorial levels, as well as international organizations include the Commonwealth of Australia, the Federal State of Austria, the People's Republic of Bangladesh, the Kingdom of Belgium, the Federative Republic of Brazil, Canada, the Republic of Ireland, the Republic of Korea, the Republic of Liberia, Republic of Mauritius, the Kingdom of Morocco, the Kingdom of Norway, the Palestine State, the Republic of Seychelles, the Republic of Singapore, the Kingdom of Sweden, the Kingdom of Thailand, the Republic of Turkey, the Ukraine, the United Arab Emirates. The heads of the international and regional organizations include the head of the African Union Commission, the Secretary General of the UN, the Southern African Development Community, SADC, the head of the Commonwealth, and other international and regional organizations, which include the African Peer Review Mechanism, the International Organization for Migration, SADC Elimination Aid, SADC Parliamentary Forum, SADC Mission in Mozambique, and United Nations World Tourism Organization. We appreciate very much your presence to condole with us and to celebrate the life of our departed president. And we appreciate all your support. Having said that, I will now return to the program and would start with the Yes, thank you. I am reminded that I excluded on the list, it is omitted, the Federal Republic of Germany, the Republic of Angola, our neighbor, and also DRC. The President arrived just now. I recognized him when he arrived. Welcome once again, Your Excellencies. Now I would like to go to the next item, which is the devotion by Bishop Emeritus Dr. Zephaniah Kameta, Evangelical Lutheran Church in the Republic of Namibia. Dr. Kameta.
Grace unto you, sisters and brothers, and consolation inside and outside. And that means the wiping of the tears from the heart and the wiping of the tears from the eyes. And peace from the one who was, who is now here, and who is to come. Amen. Dear sisters and brothers, the widow, the children, the bereaved family, the crying Namibia, and the whole world, I want to read for you the second letter of St. Paul to his son in faith, Timothy, chapter 4, only 3 verses, 6 and 7. And it read as follows: For I am already being poured out like a drink offering, and the time for my departure is very near. I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race, and I have kept the faith. And now there is in store for me the crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, will award to me on that day. And not only to me, but also to all who have longed for his appearing. Let us pray. We need you, Lord, in this hour. And not only in this hour, but always. Touch us with your blessing hands and lift us all up